Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my coffee time with God. Today I'm changing my way of recording, so hopefully this goes well. And if it doesn't, don't know. I guess this view you can see the back of my wall. Today I was thinking about grace. What is this grace that God has given to you and I? And this grace is given freely, but yet sometimes for those of us that know this, do you and I cheapen God's grace? As I start think about it, sometimes in our hearts we think, well, God's still going to be there. He's still going to forgive me. And are we cheapening God's grace in a certain way? And today in Romans 6, it talks about this in the first line. What shall we say? Shall we go on sinning so grace may increase? Go on sinning. By no means. For those who have died to sin, how can we live in it any longer? Think about that. For those of us who sinned before and what God has changed and transformed us, why haven't you gone back? Because you know there's a better and good thing that's there. Why don't we go back? It's because we know God is so good. Whenever you know something that's good, I guarantee you wouldn't want to go back to something that you know you shouldn't go back to. And so, today, as we read Romans 6, we know that if we die with Christ, we believe that we will also live with Him. And because Christ raised from the dead, He cannot die again. And no longer death has mastery over Him. And the death that He died for, He died to sin once and for all. But the life He lives to God. Do you live for God or do you live for your sins? Do you live for God or do you live for your sin? Today, let's use Paul's words. For sin shall no longer be your master, because you are not under the law, but under grace. But at the same time, when God gives you this grace, do not cheapen it. Do not say, I'm going to repeat these sins so that God could give me more grace. I want to bless you today. If you're struggling with different sins, I know that all of us are not perfect. Are there areas in your life you go, God, I need more of you and less of me? Give it to Him this morning. Give it to Him today. Maybe there are some things in your mind. Maybe there's some action. Maybe there are some unrepentance. Maybe there's some unforgiveness that I mentioned this past Sunday. What are those things? Give it to the Lord today. God bless you. If you find this content helpful, please smash that like button in my YouTube. Remember to subscribe so that you get the notification bell. And hopefully this video comes out well. I will see you tomorrow.